Have you ever been in a noisy room and had to ask someone to repeat themselves? Or maybe you've found yourself inching the TV volume up just a little higher than everybody else prefers. Well, today we're going to dive into the world of hearing health, from noticing those first little changes all the way to finding solutions that plug you right back into the sounds you love.
This quote right here, it really gets to the heart of what this is all about. Hearing isn't just about sound waves hitting your ear. No, it's about catching the punchline of a joke, hearing a grandchild's secret whisper, or just feeling that bass line in your favorite song. Losing that connection can feel incredibly isolating, but getting it back, that can be absolutely life-changing. And that's the idea that's going to guide our whole conversation today.
So let's start at the beginning. Hearing is so much more than just one of the five senses, right? It's our constant, invisible link to the world around us. It's the alarm that warns us something's wrong, the music that can change our whole mood, and the familiar voice that makes us feel at home. Understanding just how fundamental it is, that's the first real step to taking care of it. I love this because it's so true. There is no one-size-fits-all fix when it comes to hearing. Your own personal hearing profile has been shaped by everything: your genetics, your job, your lifestyle, your entire life's history with sound. And that's exactly why personalized care isn't just some nice little bonus. It's absolutely essential to get the diagnosis and the solution right. Okay, so taking that first step to actually do something about a hearing concern, I get it, it can feel a little daunting. But really, it's about taking back control. The whole journey starts with one simple goal: to understand exactly what's going on through a really clear and straightforward assessment. And the path to getting that understanding is designed to be super clear and collaborative. It really all kicks off with just a conversation, a simple chat about what you've been noticing. From there, a detailed assessment creates that unique fingerprint of your hearing we were just talking about. And then a plan is built with you, not just handed to you. That's key because it ensures that whatever solution you land on fits perfectly into your actual life. And expert care has to adapt because hearing health matters at every single stage of life. For a child, catching something early can be absolutely crucial for their development. For adults who work in noisy places, there are specialized tests that can protect not just their hearing, but their career too. It's always about getting the right care at the right time. All right, so once we have a clear picture of your hearing profile, the focus shifts to solutions. And honestly, you might be surprised by how direct and effective some of the paths to better hearing can be. Let's take a look at a couple of the most common ones. Sometimes, the problem and the solution are actually pretty simple. On the left, you've got impacted earwax, which is literally blocking sound from getting through. It can cause muffled hearing, discomfort, even ringing. But then on the right, you have the solution: a procedure called microsuction. It's a really gentle, precise way to clear that blockage using a microscope. It's nothing like old-school syringing. It's safe, it's dry, and the result? Often, it's immediate relief. You can walk out hearing clearly in just a few minutes. Now, for a lot of people, modern hearing aids are the real key to unlocking a richer life. It helps to stop thinking of them as just a medical device and start thinking of them more like a passport. A passport to effortless conversations, to lively family dinners, to just enjoying the sounds of nature again. The goal here isn't just to hear more, it's to live more. But, hearing health isn't always about turning up the volume. Some conditions are way more complex, and they affect how our brain actually processes sound. Let's touch on a few of these more nuanced challenges that require some really specialized care. I'm sure many of you have heard of tinnitus, that persistent ringing or buzzing or hissing sound when everything around you is quiet. What's so important to understand is that it's usually a symptom of something else, not a disease itself. So management is all about using targeted strategies to help your brain learn to tune out that noise so you can reclaim a sense of peace and quiet. Next up is a condition that is so often misunderstood: hyperacusis. I want you to imagine the normal sound of dishes clinking in the sink or a phone ringing. Now imagine those sounds aren't just loud, but physically painful. This is a real neurological condition. It's not just someone being too sensitive. It fundamentally changes how the brain processes volume. And then there's misophonia. For someone with this condition, a totally ordinary, everyday sound, like someone chewing or tapping a pen or even breathing, can trigger this intense, overwhelming fight-or-flight response. It's an incredible amount of distress. The goal with management here is to develop coping strategies that can finally offer some freedom from that constant sound-triggered anxiety. So, navigating any of these things, from the really straightforward stuff to the profoundly complex,
It's not a journey you should ever have to take by yourself. And that brings us to what's really the foundation of getting good care: finding a trusted partner, someone with deep and proven experience in this field.
A number like this, it tells a story. 27 years. That means 27 years of seeing and solving thousands of unique hearing puzzles. It means mastering new technologies as they come out and building a depth of knowledge that, honestly, only comes with time and dedication. That is the kind of experience that builds trust and gets real results.
This right here captures the whole philosophy of modern, patient-centered care. The ultimate goal isn't just to give you a solution and send you on your way. It's to empower you with knowledge. When you understand your own hearing health, you become an active, confident partner in your own care. You get to make informed decisions every single step of the way. And so, let's end with this simple question. Whether you're just a little bit curious, or maybe you have a real concern for yourself or for someone you love, taking that first step is such a powerful move towards reconnecting with your world. And the most important thing to remember is you really don't have to walk that path alone.